G'day guys, welcome back. Doing my 19th reaction to the 2025 Eurovision Song Contest from Australia. And now I'm about to do the entry from Albania. So Albania, what have you got for us this year? I'll tell you what you've got. You've got a song called Zjerm, and it's by Shkodra Elektronike. Probably didn't pronounce it correctly again, I'm sorry, but it sounds like we're getting a native language song from Albania, so yeah, that's very exciting. I can't wait to hear it. Let's see what they're going to throw at us. This is Albania with Zjerm. Folky? Futuristic glasses. There's already a lot of background vocal. Oh, we've changed from the future to... The voice sounds nice. Very nice. We got rid of the drums now. Intriguing. Oh, the bass comes in again. Wow. Oh, we've got some background build up too from the orchestra. Oh. Her voice is very mysterious. Wow, listen to that orchestra. That is epic. Whoa. Down. Just back to the clapping now. I like her movements too. Oh, who's this guy? We've got a wiser guy there, an older fella. His paper's burning. He's kind of speaking some truth, maybe. He's not blinking, he's very serious. Is it a warning? I feel like I need to be careful. Oh, back to her voice. With just some light strings. Oh, the voice is gorgeous. With the language. Oh, folk tones. This sounds really good. It sounds amazing. Listen to that background orchestra. And her voice. Wow, listen to that. This is epic. And ominous, quite ominous. And she's holding the fire at the end. Wow, Albania. Yeah, that was, I'm actually a little bit surprised. That was not what I was expecting. Wow, where do I start with this? Look, I mean, I don't know how to classify this type of music, but I'll start with the feeling I'm getting here. I'm getting the feeling that this is a, it sounds like, I can't understand the lyrics, I don't have the captions on, but this feels like a bit of a message song, like there's something we need to be careful about. It feels like a warning, or they're trying to alert us to an upcoming issue or problem, and they're sort of, yeah, it's like they're cautioning us. Because at the start, I think she was from the future or something. She had the futuristic glasses, and then she's also going back as well. I think that's what I sort of interpreted from watching. And so I feel like it's a bit of a message song that perhaps we need to do something because we're on track for something bad happening and we need to change it. And then the second performer comes in. It's an older performer, maybe a wiser kind of male voice comes in, and it's just kind of laying, just not even singing really, just sort of laying truth bombs on us, it feels like, with a burning newspaper. So it's sort of saying that, you know, none of this matters, or the media's not right, or yeah, there's a lot to read into here. I need to get some context on this song after I sort of react here, but it definitely feels like they're making a very serious point about things, because the music matches it too. It's very mysterious, intriguing, but also it's it feels like a warning. But with her voice too, I feel like there's a little bit of optimism as well. Like, we can make this right, because her voice is gorgeous. This is why I love Eurovision, because this is why you have to sing in your native language, I think, because this just sounds so amazing with her singing in Albanian. This is just a sound that, you know, we don't get to hear over here in Australia. So, and it just sounds incredible. Her voice and just the intrigue, the mystery, it's mesmerizing. It's, well done, Albania. And musically, it's definitely someone, well, they clearly know what they're doing. This is a very mature song musically as well. There's the orchestra is very strong in the background. It gets quite epic. So even when the voice stops, you've got this really thick, nice orchestra, and this big, this kind of big drum that goes down to this burr, which is how it ends. But and what I like about this is I think there's a lot going on musically to provide variation throughout the track as well, because even at the start, I noticed there's this kind of maybe folky tone, that's maybe some sort of folky Albanian beat or sound. Not quite sure how to describe it, sorry. But then they're also throwing like little punches of vocals over her early vocal as well. So, and then there's parts where she's singing and they've removed the beat and they've removed the drums and the percussion. And then there's parts where it's just the percussion clapping before it gets to the wiser performer singing. So there's a lot of variation in this song. And that just adds to the intrigue of the whole thing, and keeps you so interested. I'm a little bit shocked by Albania here. This is really, really good. Now, I don't know how they're going to do this with his part. So I was sort of ambushed when the other performer came in and started singing. So on stage, I don't know how they're going to do this. Are they going to start with her singing and then bring him on, or is he going to be there from the start? Because the ambush factor was there the first time I'm listening, but I wonder if he's just going to be there at the start, or maybe he's already playing an instrument. I don't know. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they work him into it, because that was sort of just all of a sudden like, oh, there's another performer there, and he's singing, like I said, not even singing, he's sort of speaking with a very serious kind of sounding voice, like he's telling us like, be careful, and he's not blinking, he's just like staring right into our soul and saying, you know, this is how it is. And then she's adding some bits. I think from memory she was adding the song title over the top too. She was there going, Zjerm, Zjerm. So I'm going to have to find out what Zjerm means. I'm not even going to try and guess what Zjerm means. But it's, what a track. What a track from Albania. So I just wonder how. So I think the jury vote, they'll be crazy to leave this out of the jury vote. I don't see many juries not including this in their votes. Maybe it won't get the 12 points, but I think the juries are going to have to put it in there just because of what it does musically, and it also hits those cultural or native sounds so well. And I think for Eurovision, that's extra points when you're doing that. And I think the juries won't want to be seen as not acknowledging this as being musically very mature and very well put together, because this is composed beautifully. So I think the jury votes are going to be there. So this qualifies, obviously. Whether it can catapult into the winning bracket, so that'll rely on the public vote. I think it can. I think it is in the winning category, the winning chances, because I think the public's going to love it. She looks like an amazing performer. If she can just bring that same intrigue and just mesmerize the audience with her sound. She's got this voice and this accent or something. It's just so, it just captures you. What a beautiful voice. So I think the public will potentially vote for it too. The staging, maybe they've got to elevate it more on staging by having. I noticed this theme of fire throughout, so there must be some sort of something to do with the fire in the lyrics and the translation as well. So I think if possible, if they could somehow have the fire involved, especially when the performer's doing the newspaper part, if they can have a burning newspaper, then this might really kick off into something special, and just more fire, and then her doing all of her very, sort of mesmerising movements. But I think that fire might be the key. Maybe they can borrow some off the Kyle Alessandro song. He's doing lighter, and this is fire. Maybe they can share the fire expenses on this one, because I would love to see some real fire on stage if they're allowed. I don't know what the rules are with the safety and of the venue, but yeah, I think this is really calling out for some fire to elevate it at the end and sort of match the fire that comes within the song. Yeah, look, I could rant about this one for a bit longer, because I really like this entry. This is just, like I said, this is the reason why I love when they do a native language entry into Eurovision. I don't know how this would sound if they tried to do an English version. Maybe they're planning on doing one, I'm not sure. But this just sounds so good in Albanian. So, yeah, well done. In terms of competition for this song, what's competition for this? Look, it's only I think it was my 19th song, so there's still a few to come. But right now, this feels kind of out on its own. It's such an intriguing song. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, because I do have other songs to listen to, and I don't want to get too carried away. But this is a really high level entry from Albania. You should be very proud. But I'll come back for a listen later. But for now, I need to go listen to the other songs. But well done on Zjerm.